So, like, after this chapter, it's got me very interested in this new gang, in Beelzebub. So, if you don't know who the people that Himekawa went with, because, like, through the start of the chapter, a lot of people, like, like, Kanzaki, like, Furichi and all them, were, like, they were just playing tennis and they were dicking about, and I was like, why are you guys dicking about? And they were saying, we are dealing with Himekawa here, like, he's probably figured out our next step, so we have to play it cool, we have to, like, lay low, and they're saying, well, he is a twisted man, like, as, like, Kunita said, like, he's more twisted than the stripes of the candy cane. It was like, shit, like, Kunita really hates this guy, and it ends up, friggin' Ogre smashing the doors down and actually go to, their, like, I think they were called Fallen Angels, they were former members of Fallen Angel, I don't really remember them, the Fallen Angel gang, mainly it was just, like, I think because, like, we've had the former Red Tails, Nasu's, group was just high school, students, and then these guys are just formers, and I actually really like, I think there was one called, Suzune, Ogata, Yoko, like, they were going up, like, there was quite a few numbers as well, like, saying, because Himekawa's 3, Suzune is 5, the Ogata, like, guy with, like, the glasses and the Snooki Q was, like, 2, there was, like, some guy in, like, a mask, like, masquerade mask and, like, a hat, he was, like, 4, there was some creepy guy, 7, 6, like, with a scar, old man was 8, and I think the most powerfulest one of the, who's got the science is this guy named Yasuka, and it turns out these guys are all getting their powers from the head known as Takamiya, who we have been, like, Panda, and he actually reminds me a bit of Kumagawa from Medaka Box. He just looks like one of those sadistic characters, like, who wants to really fuck over people, and, because all of them are complaining about their powers, since, the higher your number, the more, land and boss, because as we saw at Himekawa, he's practically, like, used his group to, like, make him more powerful. And he was like, it doesn't matter. So whether it's like you're number 1 to 50, then it's just matter whether you're useful or not. So I don't know. If that's how many people he's got, I'm pretty scared. But I think he was just using that idea. So we don't. I think that might have just been the entire group he's got, like up to 8 people, which is pretty powerful. Well, might actually mind you, there was someone he did grab like at the end. Ogre like came and beaten, so maybe he has got like about 50 men. Like and Ogre's just like grabbed this guy and like as he smashed in and it's like some of them were like really short. It's like that's Ogre, and I think number 1 and 5 just did not give a shit. And I was like, so that's him. And he's like, huh? And he's like, sorry, but those glasses belong to me. I'll come to get them back. And Himekawa just pulled some shit. He was like, I didn't betray you guys. I only did this so I could get good intel. And like, Ogre believed in her. I was like, you stupid motherfucker. And I was like, how could you? It's like, he even said the King's Crest has to require loyalty. So, how did he not listen to that? That annoyed me. But now as well, like, Furichi is being targeted since, they say that's the way how he can get his power out. But if they take out Furichi, then we're in problems. I mean, that means, like, Furichi's target. I wish Furichi would be able to fight again like he was in that arc, but I don't think he is. I think that was just like a little one-off thing. But if Oga actually has to end up giving him, the King's Crest, that's like, that's just gonna be crazy. I want to see Furichi as a Spellmaster. I want to see Tojo get one as well, although, Tojo's normally done things in his own way. But I think the ones who definitely deserve the crest the most, deserve the power, are definitely Tojo. However, I think, like, Ogre's gonna do how he got, because if you've noticed, he's got him in the people he has fought. So he fought obviously Kanzaki first, and then he fought Aoi. Then he's probably gonna get Himekawa. If he does come back, he's gonna give him that. Then Tojo, and then that's gonna be it. But I just want Furichi to get some action for once. Like get him to fight. But that's all for me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Remember, Shouldent, Panda, Zona, and I'll see you next time, people.